product universe here. A reporter asks a nasty question and calls Trump a chicken who chickens out on trade.
Yeah, please.
Mr. President, Wall Street analysts have coined a new term called the taco trade. They're saying Trump always chickens out on your tariff threats, and that's why markets are higher this week. What's your response to that?
I kick out?
Chicken out.
Oh, isn't that nice? Chicken out. I've never heard that. You mean because I reduced China from 145% that I set down to 100 and then down to another number? And I said you have to open up your whole country. And because I gave the European Union a 50% tax tariff, and they called up and they said, please, let's meet right now. Please, let's meet right now. And I said, okay, I'll give you till July 9. I actually asked them, I said, what's the date? Because they weren't willing to meet. And after I did what I did, they said, we'll meet anytime you want. And we have an end date of July 9th. You call that chickening out? Because we have $14 trillion now invested, committed to investing when Biden didn't have practically anything. This country was dying. You know, we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. I went to Saudi Arabia. The king told me. He said, we have the hottest country in the world right now. 6 months ago, this country was stone cold dead. We had a dead country. We had a country people didn't think it was going to survive, and you ask a nasty question like that. It's called negotiation. You set a number. And if you go down, if I set a number at a ridiculous high number and I go down a little bit, they want me to hold that number, 145% tariff. Even I said, man, that really got up. You know how it got? Because of fentanyl and many other things, and you added it up. I said, where are we now? We're at 145%. I said, whoa, that's high. That's high. They were doing no business whatsoever, and they were having a lot of problems. We were very nice to China. I don't know if they're going to be nice to us, but we were very nice to China. And in many ways, I think we really helped China tremendously because, they were having great difficulty because we were basically going cold turkey with China. We were doing no business because of the tariff, because it was so high. But I knew that. But don't ever say what you said. That's a nasty question. Go ahead. To me, that's the nastiest question.
That was a nasty question from that reporter, calling President Trump a chicken who chickens out on trade and tariffs. There has been an acronym coined by the media, which this reporter alluded to, and called the taco trade. Trump always chickens out on trade. A nasty acronym that totally set off Trump. In an instant, President Trump went from calm, cool, and collected to realizing he had been disrespected straight to his face by a media reporter who was trying to look tough, asking such a loaded and nasty question that could have been asked in a nicer way to the President of the United States. But since she wanted to act tough and ask President Trump this not-so-nicely phrased question, President Trump came out swinging when he responded to her question, explaining that he doesn't chicken out on trade. He negotiates, as he wanted to open China up to our products and goods, which are not currently accepted on the same levels that we accept their products. Since they will not open up their markets to our goods when our markets are open to theirs, he placed a tariff on them, which dramatically rose to 145% because of all the negative things they're doing to hurt the United States. A 145% tariff, which decimated China and not the United States, decimated them so bad that they ran to the negotiating table to beg for a deal with us to lower the tariffs. A deal which was made, a masterful deal negotiated by President Trump using the implementation of tariffs to get what the United States wants. Now, since the tariff number is lower because of the deal, that constitutes as chickening out according to the media. No, no, no. It is not chickening out, as President Donald Trump said. It's the art of the deal. President Trump is masterfully negotiating with foreign countries by using tariffs as a tool to bring beneficial deals for the American people. $14 trillion worth of investments have been created so far because of President Trump, which has made the United States the hottest country in the world economically, bringing America back from the brink under Joe Biden. President Trump is doing what needs to be done. Good on President Trump for standing up to this reporter who tried to make him look bad. That was a very nasty question indeed. But that's just my 2 cents, and you're entitled to your 2 cents. If you want, share your opinion in the comments below, as all viewpoints are welcome. If you enjoyed this informational and educational video, then give the video a like and turn on my channel notifications so that you'll be notified the next time I release a new video. Thanks for watching, God bless you, and God bless America. Click on the videos on the screen to continue watching my content.